The chairman of the House Homeland Security Committee is calling on Mexico to extradite drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman so he can be tried in the U.S. Guzman was arrested this weekend in a joint U.S.-Mexican operation and faces federal grand jury indictments in at least 7 cities, including Chicago, where Dean Reynolds picks up the story.
Chapo Guzman's flight from the law ended inauspiciously in a rundown bedroom of a Mexican resort. And while he'd been on the run since 2001, it was over the last few months, even weeks, that his room to maneuver shrank to a few square feet. Eduardo Medina Mora is Mexico's ambassador to the U.S.
It was a Mexican operation in Mexican soil, but it certainly relies on strong collaboration between Mexican authorities and U.S. law enforcement that has been going on for months.
Since November, a slew of Guzman's henchmen were either gunned down or arrested. Intelligence from wiretaps led recently to a broad crackdown in Mexico's Sinaloa state, Guzman's base of operations. And this month, an arsenal of weapons was seized, along with drugs, money, and at least 10 more Guzman lieutenants. That led to the discovery of a number of safe havens in the Mazatlan area along Mexico's Pacific coast. Authorities missed Guzman by only seconds about 10 days ago when he disappeared down a tunnel. But the chase ended Saturday morning without a struggle. In the past, violence was a Guzman trademark, a means to expand his grip on the drug trade. In Chicago, he had an army of 100,000 armed gang members to sell drugs and rub out rivals without regard to the many innocents caught in the crossfire. Jack Riley, the DEA special agent in charge here, has been fighting Guzman for years, and he told 48 Hours Guzman didn't especially like that.
He made it clear to some of his subordinates he'd like to see my head lopped off. I still got my head.
Guzman bribed his way out of a Mexican prison 13 years ago, but Ambassador Medina Mora says it won't happen again.
He's locked up in the most reliable prison we have in Mexico, and certainly once bitten, twice shy. We will take our precautions in this case.
Right now, Guzman is in a cell underground in a prison near Mexico City, where he is awaiting trial, probably first in Mexico and then possibly here in Chicago or one of several other U.S. jurisdictions that want to bring him to justice. Jeff?
Dean Reynolds, thank you.